Hello, Virgo. This is your 2026 tarot reading for the whole year. I'm going to do a 12 card spread, and I'll go through the cards. I'll put the cards down. We'll go through the meanings, and then we'll go back through and align them with your houses and explain what those cards will mean to you in 2026. I've heard that 2026 is going to be a busy year, but not quite as crazy as this year, though it will have its moments. But I think it's going to be a little bit more palatable than 2025 has to the general population. Okay, I think I am ready to go. I'm going to move this around so you can actually look at the cards instead of. How's that going to work? There we go. You can look at the cards instead of looking at me. It's going to mean much, much more to you. Let's cut. Ooh, get up there. Okay. First card of 12. We get the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is rest, renewal, recovery. In some cases, it can be you need a rest. You're working too much. Some cases it can mean rest now because something's coming and you're going to need your energy. Second card is the Six of Swords. This is moving away to calmer waters. So could be a small move, could be a large move. Hard to know. Then we get the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is loss, regret. You've lost 3 cups, 2 cups remaining. Things happen. That. Fourth card, you get the Lovers. Nice. That's mainly about partnership, and it can be romantic and it can be business. Fifth card, you get the Nine of Pentacles. This is luxury. This is self-sufficiency. This is yeah. You're good. You have money. You have time. That's a very nice card to get. Whoops, coming out too fast. Then we get the Knight of Cups in the 6th position. The Knight of Cups is your knight in shining armor. He's romantic, charming. What else can I say about him? He's got an imagination. 7th card. Oh, we have Temperance. Temperance is such a nice card. Temperance is balance and harmony. It's self-control, patience. Very, very nice card to get. Oops. 8th card, you get Strength. Oh my gosh, Strength and Courage. These are, I shouldn't jinx it, but these cards are really, really nice. See if you can see. Oh yeah, you can still see down here. 2 of Wands. 2 is choices. The Wands are, waiting for results, or I've also heard it, this person has the world in their hands and they're just planning what they're going to do next. For the 10th card, you get the Knight of Swords. Information coming fast, but it's swords. It's the truth. It's motivation. Wow. 11th card, you get Death, which is just change to something else. You're just going to, there's going to be a big change, either, in you or your situation. We'll find out that later. And then the last card, we get the Five of Swords. Darn, I've got this a couple of times before doing these. So the Five of Swords is bullies and theft and a bit of violence. Um, it's just the bully card. We'll see. We'll see when we get through this reading what that really means to you in 2026. Note that when we go through all these and and we relate them to you, it's not in order. This is just a mush of what may happen to you in 2026. So the first card, the Four of Swords. This is the house of identity. This represents you. Are you tired? Do you need a break? It's quite possible. You could have had a hell of a year, and so you just need to rest and recoup. I don't think that's anything more than that. In that you've just had such a crazy year. So many people have, and you need a break. It's like a mental health break. You're going to need it. Don't push it too far, or else you'll get really sick. The second house is the house of self-worth and possessions, and this is a couple here with their kid moving away to calmer waters. So I don't know if this means you're going to be moving, and maybe moving far away or into a different country, and so that could explain the possessions. Maybe you have to leave some things behind, or maybe it's just a smaller house or a smaller flat apartment that you're going to move into. It's going to be more affordable, and there's things that you need to let go. So there's some change here in the second house. It also affects money, and so you could be moving because it's another job, and it's because it's more money, and you're going to be the big boss now. The third card is the house of, or relates to the third house. Oh my goodness, what am I doing here? Of communication and knowledge. And here you've lost something. This is part of the third house is also part of your routine and your environment, and so it is definitely changing. I mean, it kind of relates to that in that something is changing. Unfortunately, this isn't your choice. You lost 3 cups. You've got 3 cups. You just need to walk away and work with what you have. Just walk away, and maybe you can build up your cups somewhere else. So whatever this really means to you, or about loss, is it's just, it happens, and there's no reason. Sometimes you don't know why. Sometimes you find out afterwards that it was probably a good idea, but at the time this happens, you're going to be a little bit upset, but hopefully it won't last too long, and it won't be anything too drastic. Fourth card is the house of home and family. So it's where you live, it's your roots, it's your domestic life. So family life is going to be fun. I don't know if you're thinking of getting married, or you're going to be celebrating an anniversary, or maybe having kids, but it's definitely the partnership card, and it can sometimes mean business, but generally it's kind of the love type of partnership, and the strength of two. In the fifth house, where you have the Nine of Pentacles. I don't know why I can't keep these together today. In the fifth house of creativity and children. It's where you play, where you fall in love, where you create. Oh my goodness, this is going to be idyllic. Your creativity, um, love, just your where you play, how you relax. Everything's going to be really smooth sailing. It's going to be a very nice, compared to 2025. It's probably going to be a very, probably more relaxed time at home or time on your own, or than it has been in 2025. So, whoops. Oh my goodness, why are your cards jumping around? For the sixth card, you get the Knight of Cups. The sixth house is work and service. It's health, it's responsibilities. Um, it's who you work for, what you what do you do in the world, and it's not just work; it's who you are in the world. There we go. Anyway, we got the Knight of Cups, and he is the knight in shining armor. He is the official knight in shining armor. So that could be you taking on that persona in 2023 in some situations, or it could be that there is a knight in shining armor, or the equivalent of some helper or friend who would help you out, or we'll chat with you, work out some stuff. You know, it's 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 a really nice, or help you if there's any health issues. But it's 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 a really a genuinely nice card, and it it shows. It shows also in the sixth house. Then in the seventh house, you have Temperance. Temperance is balance. It's harmony. It's moderation. It's a really nice, relaxing. I mean, it's very similar feeling to the Nine of Pentacles, but this is in your hang on, for seventh house, relationships. It's where you interact, and this is work and romance, and also enemies, how you react to them. And excuse my French, but you're not really going to give a shit. You're not going to bother. It's all just going to be water off a duck's back. So if there any any relationship issues, it's not going to be a problem. So, and then if things go fine, it's just going to be nice and relaxing and comfortable. Oh, very nice. Ooh, let's go to 8. Let's go to strength, the 8th house. This is things you don't want to talk about. It's death and taxes. It's things people avoid. And you've got strength and courage. So there shouldn't be any problems. If things come up that you weren't expecting, or just, oh no, not again, things, it could be any million of things. It could be you need another fridge, and it's the money that's the issue, or there's some tax issues that you need to clean up, or and this will just give you strength to just breeze through. These are things that you don't like doing. You don't like it when it happens. Yeah, you could have a little ding on your car and you hate calling up the insurance company, whatever. the strength is going to be here, giving you courage. It's not, they're not going to be big things, and if they are, it's not going to seem like a really, really big deal. Um, you're just you're just gonna, yeah, I gotta do this, do it. So then we get to the ninth house, which is knowledge. Is the sorry, the house of knowledge and expanding your mind and um, learning more. Uh, and it's like, and it's not learning that you have to do. It's this is learning that you want to learn. Like, yeah, you work as some techie in a large company, but at the weekends you're in your backyard. You know everything about all the vegetables and how to grow them, or the flowers, and what sun level they need and stuff like that. This is your yeah. This is your just you learning about the world and learning things that you want. And maybe you're thinking of traveling, or you really are looking at the world and thinking, is there something I can do that's closer to what I like to do, and that would still maybe pay the same? Could be thinking it could be something like that you've been noodling about, and maybe 2026 is the year to do that. Then we get another knight. He's not as composed as the Knight of Cups. This guy's come flying in, so he's like a fast talker. Something's coming. Um, it's he's really motivational. Like, you can do it. It's good. We know it. It works. You got to do this. Um, it's in your house of career, and it's also in your house of reputation. So, not that you're a daredevil, Virgo, but you know, you may need to take some chances at work in your career, and it's going to be amazing for your reputation, for how people see you at work and in the world. You're going to do something that's really amazing. Maybe it's something that people haven't thought of before, or maybe they didn't want to do, and you're like, I can do that. Just think of the rewards from that. Just think what we get out of that. So that's a wonderful card to get in your 10th house, of your 10th house of career. You have motivation. Okay. In the 11th house, which is the house of friends and community, this is your hopes and dreams, and this is your social life, and it's going to change. Um, Maybe you didn't have a social life, and so it's going to change because you're going to start doing Taco Tuesdays with your friends, or um, playing tennis, at the new courts near your house. It's a change, but it's a change in things you do outside of work. And this is always a good change. It could be a good change for your health, or it could just be a good change for meeting people. Maybe you can meet people that also, can help you at work. Then the last card, the 12th card, is the, the card of secrets and undoing. It's it's the private side of you. Um, the 12th house of secrets also um, relates to karmic lessons. Um, it's where you escape, it's what your subconscious thinks about, and I think you're worrying needlessly, um, you're worrying about, um, gosh, your well-being, or this is about theft and bullies, and I guess you're you're worried that there's either something you have, or the type of person you are, or what you've done in the past, or even just what your background is, or where you came from. It's concerning you, but you've always kept it quiet. You don't really make a big deal out of it, but it is a concern for you, and so it's another thing that you're just gonna have to be aware of, and what you're worried about. You just need to take some more precautions, and hopefully nothing bad will happen. But this could also be just disagreements and things just not turning out right. So, I mean, compared to all the other cards, if this is the only bad or meh card throughout the whole of the year, that's not bad at all. I mean, you have how many major? You've got four major arcana. You have the Lovers, Temperance, Strength, and then Death and big changes and rebirth. You've also got the financial security. Um, it's a really nice reading, and I think overall Virgo is going to have a pretty good year. Um, there was something, and I can't remember where it was, but it related to flexibility, and I think you need to be a little bit more flexible in some situations and be open to change. So I'm looking. I'm gonna do a Crystal Dragons Money Oracle, since you got the Pentacles here. I think, did we get any more Pentacles? But you got a sizable Pentacle, so definitely worth looking at, seeing. Okay. Dalmatian Jasper. Wow, I've never heard of that. Dalmatian Jasper. Powerful moneymaker, happiness, and fortune. See? Good year. It's going to be a good year. Let's put you, can you see that? Yeah, let's put you with that nice lady and the Nine of Pentacles. One last card. I've been doing this for everyone. It's not quite a proverb that you get, or a warning, but it's just a reminder sometimes. We'll see. Okay. Success. Perfect. Success. Believe that success is within your reach. Yeah, you got some good stuff. Wow. Well, if you're still here, thanks for staying for the whole story. I hope some of this resonated with you. I hope your 2026 is as wonderful as these cards make it out to be. And I hope to see you in the new year. Have a great new year celebrations and 2026. Bye bye, Virgo.